Gorvik goes, what about this game makes it so amazing? Keep reading that if it wasn't pay to win, it would be a top 5 game, but when I look for the features, all I get is people talking about trading features. There's a lot of things in this game you could do. A lot of the times in the past, people really loved it for the big fishing raids people would do and go out with, like, 20 boats and fish and then get ganked by a bunch of people and it would be this huge fight in the ocean. There's a lot of open world content like world bosses that you would get in parties for and work together to kill. There's a lot, most of it, it's an MMO, so it's a huge social aspect to the game, but this game offers a lot more sandboxy elements. Trading I'm not a big fan of personally myself, so I usually do other things like killing mobs to get my money, and otherwise just socializing and hanging out. There's a bajillion different ways to make money, just because there's treasure maps you could farm and then go around the world trying to find them. It's not the craziest way to make money, but it might early game. I don't even know how they've changed that. There's sunken ships all over the map that you can go and bring up to the surface and take packs off of and to go and try to risk taking them back to shore to get money out of them. There's content and world boss spawns around different times that you can go to with friends too and work together and try to kill. If you like farming or you like the Farmville aspect of it, you can get a house. And then you can go and put stuff in that house and make it look really cute and get a bunch of costumes and put them all there and show them off to your friends and host parties and do social things. That's fine too. The important aspect is that ArcheAge has always had the most amount of sandbox content out of anything you can really find because of all of the different proficiencies you can get into. You can even make music and put it in game through like MIDI files essentially, and then play it on whatever instruments you want in game and level that up. And then sell that music off to people that want it, right? I don't know how many people want it early game, but it's a thing. And all of these different proficiencies can go up very, very high. Crafting is less of a thing nowadays as it was in the past. Let me turn that one off, sorry. Just because of this, because of the fact that all of these things are like in the game, you also get people kind of messing with mechanics. There's vehicles in the game, like siege tanks and skateboards and cars that you can use for different purposes. You can use those mechanics in conjunction with having gliders of your favorite types and mounts of your favorite types to be able to get from point A to point B faster than anybody else would and minimize your time of a trade run or minimize your time doing something like killing someone off and then jumping from one person to another person by using a glider that sends you directly to somebody and then stuns them, and then you hop on your mount and get out of there because it's got an ability that teleports you. There's so many mechanics and things just chucked into the game that people can actually mess with and use that makes ArcheAge really fun. The problem is, a lot of people in the combat and competitive aspect would always pay to get their gear first and progress much faster than anybody else would. And you won't see that anymore. In fact, in the new servers, not only can you not really do that, but anybody maybe a year from now can go into that server that comes out, get a gear type that progresses linearly without really any RNG, or very little RNG, and has no real downsides other than time that you're going to keep putting into it. And then you just have that gear, it continues to upgrade linearly, and within a month or two, you'd just be perfectly fine competing for most content, you'd be okay. And that's the cool part about it, is catching up is okay, is perfectly fine, it's very easy to do. You can go and do that with friends, have a social experience around it, and make it a lot of fun just because of the social experience. That's really where ArcheAge shines. And we'll finally hopefully have a server like that, we'll see. I mean, that's, again, everybody's really skeptical given the past 5 years of history, but I hope that that is a very good explanation of why I think ArcheAge is a really amazing game. Cool? Is that good? I don't even know if I did well. Does anybody agree with that? I'm hearing silence. I'm hearing crickets. Did I put everybody to sleep?